Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back once again to another video. Today I'm going to be showing everybody how you can run more performance sort of tests on different components in your PC. This time we'll be using performance test by Passmark. Some people may know what Passmark is, some may not. I will leave a link in the description below where you can download this software from. And then, yeah, you can try this yourself. But as you can see here, we opened it up. Now you can run multiple different types of benchmarks. Obviously on the CPU, 2D graphics marks on your GPU, 3D memory, disk, so on and so forth. But if you click on Passmark there, brings up all of these. Now, when you run a test, it will automatically upload your system into a leaderboard. So basically, if I run like a CPU test here, and then you can see it's going to run the test. I don't actually know how long this is going to take because I don't really use Passmark that often. I know a lot of people do. But yeah, I prefer to just use OCCT to stress test, and I don't really sit there doing CPU tests. I'm not a big enough channel yet to have multiple CPUs all the time to be testing every day, left, right, and center sort of thing. There's no point in me running multiple tests on my one CPU. Obviously, I will do more videos like this when I've upgraded to my new AM Vibe system just to see the difference. But yeah, so as you can see, this is running a test on the CPU. And it's coming up with scores down here. So we'll wait for this to finish. And then we might run another test or two just so you can see kind of what you're looking at, depending on what you want to test. This should be done any second. This single threaded one might take a little while, but so be it. I thought you might have been able to drag that and move it slightly, but you can't. So we hit mid 50% of all scores, 44th percentile. Now, that's obviously, it says 44th percentile there, but it says 51st percentile there. I don't know. So we will go and run a like 2D tests. I'm sorry if this janks anyone's eyes out. It is a bit weird to look at, but right. And this is obviously testing the 2D capability on your GPU. And then we'll run the 3D test after this, and then we'll probably leave it at that. But yeah, Passmark isn't bad software. A lot of the sort of bigger tech YouTubers, bigger PC YouTubers use Passmark. Like I said, I will leave a link down below where you can get this from. But yeah, like I said, I don't use it enough really. Maybe in the future we will start. Just to let people know, I will have a video coming up in the next day or two of like another GPU video, like testing how well they work with modern day games, and that'll be on a 6 gig GTX 1060, and that'll probably be tomorrow. But yeah, let's wait for this to finish quickly. This is the most trippy, like this is the most trippy test I've ever seen. I thought Passmark was crazy. Right, so just the PDF rendering and then on to the last test. Oh, it's Eleanor. Hey, Warthog. Hey, Ducati. Right, so that's that done. we got 61st percentile, which is fine. And then obviously we can run a 3D memory test. I have seen this test being ran by other YouTubers before. Obviously it tells you the GPU and the FPS in the top left corner and what resolution you're running at. But yeah, this is quite a good 3D sort of rendering test. I see a lot of people online still using the Heaven benchmark. If you're using the Heaven benchmark, to stop using it. It's too old now. If you want like a good sort of free like 3D sort of GPU rendering test, just download Uni Engine Superposition and run that. That's what I use really for most of the time GPU testing. Just get that or get Passmark. Passmark is pretty old as well, but it still does the job. But yeah, these tests are weird as anything. Oh, look, all these comets coming to Earth. It's like the one that we're supposed to be getting. Yay! So yeah, DirectX 11, then it's going to do DirectX 12, so on and so forth. It's quite a detailed test, really. Okay, there's jellyfish in space. These are so weird, but hey, they do the job. I'm guessing that's the end of DirectX 11. Yep, now it's the 12 test. So we're getting an average of around 90 FPS. Obviously, like it says there, unable to run desired resolution of 3840 by 2160, which, if I'm right, I'm thinking is 4K. That's because this monitor that it's running this test on isn't a 4K monitor. So it's penalised the test score by 60%, but it's not a lot I can do about that. It's not 4K, it's not 4K. And then last test, trippy as hell again. We're getting over 600 FPS at certain points here. 750.5 then. So that's the 3D test basically done. Just gravity calculation now. 356 FPS, 359. These are such weird tests. What the hell? 1159 FPS. I don't know if you can hear it, the fans are going a bit crazy on the GPU, but hey, that's quite cool. Over 400 FPS. It's actually a really sort of detailed, in-depth 3D test this is. I quite like that. But you can see, got scores there. I'm not going to run the memory or the disk one. The memory one is probably worth running, the disk one probably not, unless you care about speeds, like transfer speeds and everything. But yeah, that's basically how you run certain tests using Passmark. Like I said, it does upload these automatically, and as you can see there, it says like the world average is 11,732, and we scored a 15,736. So we're 4,004 points ahead of the world average. Which, yeah, read into it what you will, sort of thing. Most people don't really care as long as the computer does what they need it to do. But yeah, so that's just the basics on how to run it. Obviously, if you click on that there, it's got all your details about your system sort of thing. But yeah, so like I said, you can run, if you do run benchmark there, it will, and you click yes, it will literally run all of these tests one after the other sort of thing. But yeah, I'll leave this video there for now, guys. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below where you can download Passmark. And I will have a video probably tomorrow, maybe the day after, on the 6 gig 1060, seeing what it's like in 2025. But yeah, for now, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video.